In a ruling that came down today, the Supreme Court made it more difficult for January 6 rioters to be charged with obstruction.
WGN's Jewel Hillary is here now with more on this developing story.
Hi, good evening, Micah and Ray. So over the past several years, hundreds of people, including former President Trump, have been charged with obstruction in connection to the January 6th insurrection on the U.S. Capitol. And today's decision means rioters could potentially face shorter sentences and convictions might be overturned for many people.
The Supreme Court got this one right.
On Friday morning, the U.S. Supreme Court sided with former Pennsylvania police officer Joseph Fisher, charged with obstruction after he and hundreds of former President Trump supporters invaded and attacked the U.S. Capitol January 6, 2021. The majority of the High Court says Fisher was inappropriately charged with obstruction. They say obstructing an official proceeding must include proof a defendant tried to tamper with or destroy documents. Only some of the rioters fall into that category.
The decision says, effectively, the court agrees that a number of the defendants in the January 6th proceedings have been overcharged, and that is something that I also think many people have recognized for some time.
The justices returned the Fisher case to the lower circuit court to decide if the former police officer can still be charged. That decision will determine if charges will be dropped for about 350 others charged under the same law.
And it is very likely that those people who are imprisoned or convicted of this particular statute, those will have to be reversed.
Attorney General Merrick Garland says, "I am disappointed by today's decision, which limits an important federal statute that the department has sought to use to ensure that those most responsible for that attack face appropriate consequences." The vast majority of the more than 1,400 defendants charged for their illegal actions on January 6th will not be affected by this decision. About 170 people have already been convicted of obstructing or conspiring to obstruct the January 6th joint congressional session. Former President Trump also faces charges for his involvement in the insurrection.
The relevance for former President Trump is that two of the charges against him in his January 6th case are based on this same provision. So now it'll be up to Prosecutor Jack Smith to determine whether he drops those two counts and proceeds with the other ones in this case.
Of the more than 1,400 people who have been charged with Capitol riot-related federal crimes, approximately 1,000 of them have pleaded guilty or been convicted by a jury or a judge after a trial. Micah and Ray.
All right, thank you for that look, Jewel.